7 or 8 years old, so I don't know anything about it. I didn't have any bad
Well, what did you
experience.
do? Well, yeah, but what did you do growing up?
Growing up, ballroom dancing is my
No,
hobby.
and as a child before World War II, during World War II.
Even in World War II, I took a lesson. Yeah, I mean the ballet lesson. So I didn't.
Well,
have
where
any-
did you live, and how did the war happen around you?
It's Nagasaki is here. My hometown is Sasebo. It's too far.
Okay.
So I didn't have any bad experience.
Well, because you were a young girl, right?
Yeah.
But what did your family do? What did you do? How did you
My
live?
father is a newspaper man.
Your father was a newspaper
Yeah.
man? Okay.
President of a district, newspaper reporter.
Okay, so he knew about what was going on, of course.
He knows.
So he didn't tell his family, he didn't tell you anything? He didn't.
No.
There was no, I mean, you're very young. You were 7,
Right.
you said
7 years old.
So, so it was just breakfast, lunch, and dinner as normal, huh?
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
nothing you notice.
He brings all food from, mountain farmers. He's a big huncho in the district. He always stay in the police station. He brings food always. Yeah, we didn't have any starving stuff.
And what about your mother?
My mother, real mother, she passed away when I was 3 months
3,
old.
okay,
Then I have 5 mothers.
okay.
My mother,
Yeah,
stepmother. I don't remember stepmother. Another stepmother. This is my stepsister's mama. She's a midwife.
okay.
Then last one is a young woman he married. Because he had no choice. He gotta marry.
Yeah.
Because of kids.
Because of
Yeah.
you and your sister.
Yeah. So,
He finally married, and
5 times. Can you believe it?
and that was. But okay, and then so you were a young girl when World War II started. Then after the war started, you changed your lifestyle, right? It changed.
Not really.
No.
Not really. It's American officers came. I was a translator. Somehow,
How did you get into that?
yeah.
How did that happen?
My father was a translator when World War II ended, 1945. And my father was interpreter in Sasebo. I grew up in Sasebo is Japanese Navy shipyard.
Yeah.
So American took over. That's
Right.
American.
Okay.
So my father was a translator. They cannot communicate like I do,
Right.
So right away he wrote down, then GI understood what he's saying.
Right. So he was a
cannot
translator.
speak. Yeah.
And that affected you. You then also became a translator, right?
I-
And how did you become a translator? It just happened.
Natural.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
natural, because my boyfriend was, first of all translator, American old officer, colonel.
Right.
Then I became a girlfriend. We go ballroom dancing all the time, and
Girlfriend to who?
This officer, one of
Oh, a
colonel,
GI
yeah.
officer. Okay. And you went dancing all the time,
All the time.
and somehow you got a connection where you started becoming a translator.
Yeah.
Okay.
I became,
So
Yeah.
it was a connection through people.
Right.
Right. Okay.
uh-huh.
And then how long did you do that?
1950.
For a while, right? How
Yeah.
long? Like many years or
Oh yeah, at least 10 years.
at least 10 years.
Yeah,
Okay,
at
that's
least
good.
10 years.
And then after that, what happened? Is that when you moved to Canada, or at what point did your
No.
life change?
Life change. My first husband is 10 years younger. We married.
Okay.
Then I must leave him because too young.
Oh, okay.
10 years young. So I moved to Canada.
You moved to
From
that.
Tokyo
That's
to
when.
Canada.
So about 10 years later, that's about the same time you moved
Yeah.
to Canada.
Canada.
So then you stayed in Canada for 20
20
years.
years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Before you met Grandpa.
Right. Before that.
Oh no.
But I know.
When did you spend time in Germany?
Germany. Yeah. Okay. Germany, why I moved to Canada? I met with a German man in California.
In California.
Uh-huh.
And that's why you moved to Canada?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. He go back in Canada, I go back in Japan, and he call me very often and send me letter. So he asked me marry, so I moved to Canada.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But him, I don't know him because Paul is my friend, best
Yeah.
friend, Paul and Cassie
Okay.
in Japan.
Okay.
Then, so I know your grandma is my friend, used to be.
Right.
Yeah, and then that's why I know him.
Right. When did you become friends? When you were still in Japan,
Yeah,
right?
oh yes.
What was that? How did that happen? How did you become friends in Japan?
I visit, okay, Houston is all time, but the Kansas State, and I met your grandma.
Yeah,
Yeah, I became good friend.
with
Yeah.
mother.
From traveling?
Yeah, traveling.
Back and
I
forth?
traveled out.
Okay,
Because,
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Canada, U.S., and Houston, you know.
I see.
Yeah,
That's
I used to
nice.
live in Houston. Every summer vacation, 3 months in Houston, came back and forth. Yeah, my first husband came from Houston.
I see. Well, that's the whole story then.
Yeah.
But one small thing, I remember you telling me a story about how your father taught you to eat everything on your food plate and every last drop of rice.
Oh,
Tell me that story again.
yeah.
Tell me that story again.
Even one little tiny rice, you cannot leave in a rice bowl.
Right.
If he saw me left there,
On your plate,
yeah, he look at me,
on your bowl.
look at the bowl. So I know right away. Oh,
And you would be, I want some more, but you can't, right? Because you had one left.
yeah, one left.
And what did you say? That's how he taught you to respect the amount of food you have.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. See, especially after World War II, we didn't have any shortage food.
Right.
So that's why he really strict.
Ah.
Yeah, we have a maid.
Right.
Still, even in strict. It's a maid. I know, so glad.
Oh, sorry. Well, here you go.
Yeah. My